Thanks for checking out this video. I'm Ryan Sullivan with C2IT Consulting. We've been helping small business do business in a big business world for more than 15 years. One of the critical roles we serve for our clients is as a technology partner rather than merely a provider. Our success is measured in long-term relationships. While we're not the least expensive option, we pride ourselves on being the most economical, meaning you get the value you need and are never oversold on tech that's not consistent with your business goals. In these times, this presentation is to help you navigate the current situation with clarity and confidence. There's a lot of noise about digital transformation before COVID happened, and it's only increasing, and we want to help you cut through the clutter. We'll be discussing how you can approach and manage technology costs during a crisis. The current technology landscape is never ending. You all know about tech giants like Microsoft, Google, and Salesforce that offer a myriad of tools and various business problems. There are new startups every day attacking niche problems, promising to disrupt the industry. It makes it nearly impossible to know what technology solutions are right for your business and what's not worth paying attention to. Today, we're going to focus on the 5 key areas that have the greatest impact on your business today. Remote work necessities. When it comes to COVID, government restrictions are being lifted, but workers will expect flexibility in where and how they work going forward. Look at file access and VPNs. File access and organization is a skill that needs constant attention and improvement. We'll take a look at new productivity tools, cloud services and backups. Cloud-based services and backups offer incredible flexibility, storage, and security at previously unattainable cost. We'll take a look at decentralized oversight. This all rolls together to make a cohesive tech ecosystem. So really what it all comes down to is, do you see tech as an expense or an investment? The fear of change is real, especially when presented with so many options and when you're constantly bombarded with technology. Especially during the quarantine, it can be easy to shut down, lump all technology together as a necessary evil, and avoid it as much as possible. We understand that you didn't get into business to manage an IT department, and you may feel overwhelmed by the expense and the options. Dollars matter, and so does mindset. Your approach to technology will directly impact the value you get out of your technology budget. So what does it look to have an expense mindset versus what does it look to have an investment mindset? So when looking at an expense mindset, here's some common denominators. Do we minimize change just to get through this and spend as little as possible until it's completely broken and needs totally replaced? And do you scrutinize every request for technology assistance without ever really moving forward? And then on the other side, what does it look like to have an investment mindset? Here's some key things. Are we identifying new ways to get work done in a changing economy? Are we taking action to improve both internal and external communication protocols to meet consumer and employee expectations, as well as improve your quality of life at work? And are we providing more flexible working opportunities for yourself and your team to do the work you need to, where and when you need to do it? So we'll take a deeper dive into the specific technologies. So the tech winners through this have definitely been virtual meetings, messaging tools, cloud file storage, and digital signatures. And those trends are only going to increase. On January 2nd, 2020, Zoom's stock closed at $68.72. Today, it's trading at $204.12. There are definitely some tech companies that are adding undisputed value and are seeing the rewards. But that doesn't mean you need to go overboard and overhaul your entire tech environment. So again, those 4 areas we're going to familiarize yourself with and consider implementing in your business. Virtual meetings. Everyone's zoomed out. We get it. That's perfectly fine. As businesses reopen, this won't be right for every meeting, and that'll have to navigate on a case-by-case basis. But there will be increased expectation to accommodate virtual meetings. This can be either a burden or an opportunity to improve efficiency and reach new customers. Messaging tools. The messaging wars are heating up. Slack put a ton of pressure on Microsoft, and frankly, Microsoft stepped to the plate with Teams and delivered one of their better tools since Excel 2007 when they dropped that sweet developer tab. Cloud file storage. Google and Microsoft are the major players in this space. There's other options, but with these two, they both offer various benefits. Google is typically a little cheaper and provides basic file storage and management, whereas Microsoft has more stringent security requirements and a more robust file storage and management feature that you're probably more familiar with. Digital signatures. Using a digital signature tool is great for you and your clients. The COVID-19 pandemic and the quarantine forced every industry to pivot, and using a digital signature became essential to keep businesses moving forward. Digital signatures also take away the hassle of printing and scanning, and it makes organization and storage even easier. There are also some tech losers. Certain aspects of your environment will cause problems. There's just no way around it. The top three that we see now and getting even more cumbersome in the future: complex VPN environments. VPNs are valuable, don't get us wrong, but some people have gotten carried away. A simple VPN for the specific services you need is the best route forward. Virtual everything. COVID and the quarantine was and still is really scary. Take a deep breath, walk outside, look down. Are your feet still on the ground? Then gravity's still working and the earth's still spinning. Overreact, but don't panic, right? If aspects of your business don't make sense to go virtual beyond COVID, then wait it out and focus on technology improvements where it matters. If the quarantine exposed areas to improve, then go ahead and take action on those. The last one, poor remote environments. Remote work is challenging enough in itself. You're disconnected from your team. You've got to over-communicate in other areas, and having the right tools and accessibility is essential for office work going forward. The quarantine exposed a lot of outdated practices that will begin to unravel. We don't know exactly what will stay and what will go, but adopting a remote work mindset will be critical to customer and employee satisfaction going forward. It'll be critical that you're able to get the information, the documents that you need on hand virtually anywhere you are. So how do I maintain an investment mindset while controlling costs? Taking care of your mindset is like bathing. You need to do it daily. Mindsets get a ton of hype, and rightfully so, but what are the actions of investment mindset business leaders? Right. The top 4 actions we see from investment mindset leaders are regular touch points, project and ticket visibility, budgeted care plans, and clearly scoped projects. Regular touch points. Setting up a 30-minute monthly or biweekly call with your project manager can save hours and dollars over the long term. Project and ticket visibility. We're going to communicate about communication here. We want to know what's working for you. We want to be transparent about what we're doing on your project and also our capacity to serve all of our clients. We strive to always be good stewards of your trust and investment in us. To help us bring you the most value, we need to hear feedback from you to know what to keep doing, stop doing, or start doing differently. Budgeted care plans. In the past years, we've begun creating budgeted care plans. Similar to the style your energy company may be using, you don't know exactly how much support you may need in a given month, but we can provide a pretty close scope to ensure you've got the right support when you need it. Rather than simply break fix, this model allows us to be more forward thinking and proactive with your technology strategy. Clearly scoped projects. Have you ever taken your car to the shop and then again the next week and then back to the shop the week after that? Thorough diagnostics will undoubtedly take longer upfront. We can rush to a Band-Aid, or we can invest in understanding the depth of the issue and bring a solution, not a patch or a one-time fix. Goal setting, right? 25% more productivity, 10% business savings. Yeah, we picked that number out of air. Goal setting is hard with a capital H-A-R-D, and it's critical to an investment mindset. If you don't write down some goals to move towards intentionally, you'll wind up chasing problems. You don't know what you don't know, and you'll never learn if you don't start setting cost savings goals, productivity goals, earnings goals, or other important areas of your business to be intentional about. And the same applies with your technology. Setting realistic goals and acknowledging if your projections were off base. Together, we can learn from the goal setting and reflection process to create more appropriate goals and move forward one step at a time. So where do we go from here? We don't have a crystal ball, but we've been through some crises before, both national crises, our own crises, and many, many times helping clients navigate critical situations impacting their business and impacting their business technology. So looking ahead, first we'll focus on employee interaction. Three key things to think about: instant messaging, flex meetings, and remote work environments. Again, instant messaging, internal communication is moving away from the inbox to more transparent and collaborative tools. Microsoft led the way with Skype years ago. Slack moved instant messaging and collaborating messaging forward. And Microsoft Teams really brought it all together with instant messaging, group chat, and file sharing all in the same app. Flex meetings. You may now begin having mixed space meetings in which several participants are in the same room and several others are calling in from remote locations. There are low-cost ways to accommodate these if they only happen occasionally. If you find yourself having flex meetings consistently, you should consider investing in the appropriate hardware and software to facilitate effective meetings and healthy engagement. But another note on flex meetings. When everything went virtual in April, one of the big questions asked was, what will you allow back into your life? You and your employees will now be asking, can this meeting be done virtually? The answer to many things will be yes, but also you need to be asking, should this be done virtually? There are some conversations and meetings that are best had in person, either due to the sensitive nature of the meeting or for critical brainstorming or strategy sessions. Virtual will never be able to replace the importance and value of reading your colleagues' energy in a shared space. A lot of this really boils down to remote work environments. First off, not every employee wants to work from home every day. What your employees really want is the flexibility and trust to work when and where they need to fulfill their business objectives. People still need a business headquarters, a physical space to go to where they can focus exclusively on their work. And when working remote, it's critical in today's economy that you and your employees have access to the documents they need, that they're able to update them, collaborate in real time, and be confident that it will be accessible when they need it. So looking ahead at customer interaction, 4 key things to consider: online portals, simple e-commerce, comprehensive websites, and social media integration. We can say this is a tricky one, but that would be dodging the issue. Yes, there are nuances and differences based on your industry, but there are also some growing trends that would be risky to ignore. Millennials, those born in 1981 to 1996, have graduated and are fully immersed in the workforce. Most millennials have grown up with technology and have come to expect an efficient and accessible online experience. The oldest members of Generation Z, those born in 1997 or later, are beginning to join the workforce and will accelerate the expectations of providing a seamless online customer experience. So, those 4 key components to consider. Online portals. How do you create a space for your clients to access and store all the critical information they need to work with you? You may not realize it, but in the broadest sense, you interact with online portals virtually every day. An online customer portal is a unique customer website to store and share information that makes it easier for your clients to work with you. If you get rewards points automatically when you use your credit card for your coffee, you're benefiting from an online portal. Any interaction that can be personalized is an opportunity to incorporate an online portal. Sometimes the credentials are seamless, like at your local coffee shop. Other times it's more critical, like a patient portal at your physician's office. There are countless ways to use online portals, and it may be a good choice for your business. Simple e-commerce. The distinction between e-commerce and traditional retail is fading rapidly. Walmart, the largest traditional retailer, now has a strong e-commerce presence. And Amazon, the largest e-commerce retailer, is growing its traditional retail options with acquisitions of Whole Foods and now adding new cashierless Amazon Go stores. Much like online portals, customers are coming to expect a simple experience to get what they need, when, where, and how they want it. Comprehensive websites. Websites need to provide actionable information that empowers your customers to get what they need from you, whether that's online portals for file sharing, e-commerce for purchases, a survey that helps them better navigate how to work with you, or a chat feature for live support. Successful websites are more than an online billboard. customers are most satisfied with a website when they feel like they've accomplished something. Social media integration. Social media is an everyday, sometimes every hour aspect of our lives. It's how many people, particularly younger people, are getting a lot of their information and how they're filtering the data and the news that they receive. Having seamless social media integrations with your technology can help you present a more transparent customer experience, as well as get critical feedback from your customers and the market to help you provide the best experience possible. Here at C2, we're honored to serve you as our client and look forward to growing your business together. If you have any questions, please reach out to our team. Again, I'm Ryan Sullivan, and from all of us at C2, thanks for letting us be your technology partner.